The place where the shutters came down. This was the way to the second floor. I guess it would be the shutter singular. In Korean, they don't distinguish between singular and plural that often when it comes to not things that aren't people. I guess it was, she said that we should be a group of 3 each, but who should go with whom? Let me do some... I'm not quite actually, a little bit unprepared here. What am I doing? Oh, this is already here. Okay, good. Wait a second. Hold on. Okay. Kajuki. She starts saying something. Let's go freely, I guess. Try to grab this. Be a bit more. It's just basically, let's move freely. There might be clues about how to escape, right? I forgot if we saw this new hair from Shinami before. When the survey is over, will we all gather in the cafeteria? This time, I'm going to look after this body too. I have to work hard too. Or it's like, good. I also have to work. After that, we went up to the newly opened second floor in groups of 3. Misako and Mai decide to investigate the library for now. Okay, so we're in a group that's Misako, Mai, and Kajuki. When you press the Q button, the objects you need to investigate are displayed on the screen. Okay, so just like Danganronpa 2, there's a library. It's locked and I can't go. So just like, not Danganronpa 2, the original Danganronpa. So, also just like the original Danganronpa, there is a storage room in the back that could contain... That could be the place where a murder takes place, but in Danganronpa 2 it turned out not to be the... well, I keep saying 2! The original Danganronpa, in Trigger Happy Havoc, it's not where it took place, because there's actually a better candidate. But it was part of the investigation. Okay. Oh, maybe that opens up. Maybe it opens up later in this scenario. The TV for campus broadcasting. I'm now completely familiar with surveillance cameras. I'm sick of thinking that Monokuma will be watching. A book on the return desk. It doesn't seem like anything special. Why would it be here? Okay. Oh. Can investigate the bookshelf. It's a bookshelf with various books. I don't see anything special. No laptop in here? I wonder if there was a secret passage behind the bookshelf. But it was as expected. But the shiny thing behind that... Oh. There doesn't seem to be a secret passage behind the bookshelf. Okay, Misako. And Misako, did you find something? No. What about you, Kajuki? Me neither. Are there any clues this time? Don't be too heartbroken. I looked around the bookshelves and there are many books with quite useful content. I don't think it's bad to spend leisure time reading during free time. That's good news in its own right. They should be wasting time reading things. Well. My. Here, this place. How is this place, I guess? There is no clue about how to escape, but the library is a place to feel at ease. I guess that you would like to read. It's not like that, but first of all, I often read science books. Watanabe, see? Did you find anything? I didn't either. If you find anything, please come and tell Mai. It seems that the investigation of the library has come to this. Shall we visit another place? Okay. Is this the out? Yes, it is. Where are the stairs? The window is blocked with an iron plate. This window is blocked with an iron plate. This window is blocked with an iron plate. This window is blocked by an iron plate. None of these are giving me coins. Same thing, but no coins. What's this sign say? Can I read it? 2B. This is the classroom. Okay, I gotta mess with the oven here. I'll be back. Okay, I am back. It's a locker. Okay, a window. Ordinary desk. TV. It's a normal looking clock. In the current situation, time doesn't seem to matter much. Surveillance camera. It's a blackboard that is commonly seen in a classroom. Should go through all the desks? No, I won't. It's tempting to, though. In case one of them contains a coin. Kind of V3 style, where you smack them all and some of them contain coins. Kind of an odd room to just be sitting there. Hey, Koomori? Koomori. Wussy. First of all, I think it would be better to investigate other places than talking to Misako. Oh. Okay, then. To A. TV, dedicated to school broadcasting. Ordinary blackboard. Ordinary clock. Surveillance camera. Iron plate. Iron plate. Iron plate. Locker. 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 Chair. 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 These are desks, by the way. Desk. 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 Okay, nothing special there. Hairdresser. What? Ordinary man. Exactly the same syllables as an ordinary desk in all those desks we just investigated. And then nom. Bum nom. Ordinary man. Did you find something? Yes. Why do I have to tell you that? There's nothing in the classroom. It's because everything is the same as the classroom on the first floor except for the color of the wallpaper. That's right, thank you, Asami. Didn't you mean to say thank you? And what is it now? I'd like to investigate this myself. Huh? That was confusing, but I'll just kind of leave it how it is. Well, maybe not. Because he says, like, Goma wa Hasami, which is like, thank you, right? And then she's like, didn't you mean to say Komabdanin? I guess there might be a formality levels issue there. Looks like the stairs to the third floor. I can't go because the shutters are down. How are you, Koyasunaga? The Onyong thing. Surprise. Mion. Am I that scary? Are you blocked here too? Yes, It looks like the stairs to the 3rd floor, but the shutters are down. It'd be nice if the entire school would be opened, right, Watanabe? Yes! That's right, Pet-chan. Let's go somewhere else. Does it give me coins? It is the most common, it's an ordinary toilet. Okay. No secret passages. If so, I can't interact with them yet. The sink is quite tidy. Sink, sink. Urinal. Urinal, although very narrow. Very narrow urinal. Women's restroom is not working, I guess they could say. Okay, there's the stairs. Swimming pool. Okay, is this like the original Danganronpa? Colorful kickboards are placed side by side. Beat plates, well that's interesting. Okay, I cannot investigate the doors for some reason. The camera and the broadcast for some reason. Akatsubaki, how are you? It's the same as the 1st floor. The windows are all blocked. Oh, whew. I see. Is it impossible to escape again this time? In thought bubbles. Also, be careful because the red door in front of you is the women's locker room. Be careful? While investigating, Monokuma said that he would punish mercilessly if someone entered the locker room of the opposite sex without permission. Anyway, I don't like that bear. But you make a big show of it in front of the protagonist, like in the original Danganronpa, huh? Even if it's Monokuma, since there is an Akatsubaki, if you get caught, you won't even break... what? I think it's probably he won't even spare a bone. Or he'll even break a bone, or something like that. Anyway, I'm gonna click on it anyway. Or interact with it anyway. Is this the women's locker room? It's impossible to go in, right? I mean, you could if you wanted to. You just get Akatsubaki kicking your butt. I don't see anything else inside. Locker. Nothing in this locker. Nothing in that locker. Nothing in that locker. Lockers are blocking my ability to interact with the TV. Or interact with the camera. None of these lockers are doing anything for me. This one I can't interact with. Okay, weights. These are dumbbells that are commonly seen at the gym. Yeah, and you can murder people with them. It's a bag. Okay, the bench. Nothing. Potted plant. Another potted plant. It's a treadmill commonly seen at the gym. Another treadmill. Another treadmill. Okay, I guess that's all of it. Let's talk to Mr. Parkour. Ah! Watanabe! What'd you find? Nothing. I couldn't find anything. Oh, by the way, this is a swimming pool. For me, an athletic person, this is good news. That's right. That's a good find, Takahara, or whatever. Something like that. But escape must come first. Anyway, if you find anything, please let me know. Or please let, yeah, please let me know, Watanabe. Yes, okay. This is a swimming pool, it's quite large. The investigation of the second floor seems to come to this. I have to report the investigation to the other kids soon, so let's go back to the restaurant for now. That's it? Well... Okay, fine. So... You have Toreya Akatsubaki here. I'm not expecting much, so I'm asking, did anyone find an exit or something like that? Everyone's like, nope. Oh, Kana Issei and Yukari are not here. Our mouths were shut. There's also a sense of anticipation, but I wonder if things don't work out so easily. As expected, nothing came out, or nothing came up. There's not a single loophole or mouse hole, let alone an escape route. I looked everywhere I could look. I've looked everywhere I could, but nothing came up. I ran around to see if there was an open window, but as expected, or should I say, all of them were blocked with iron plates. Even the second floor? It would be hard to see that there would be any passages leading to the outside. Is there no emergency exit here? Emergency evacuation? In the first place, this school life itself is an emergency. There's no way they would have made something like that since the purpose was to keep us here. After all, there's no way out this time. It's frustrating. I want to get out of here soon. Even if there was a way out, the moment you jump from the second floor, the potential energy is converted into kinetic energy. Wouldn't the body be killed due to the shock caused by the kinetic energy hitting the floor? If I jump down, I might turn into Oko no Miyaki in an instant. If it's from the second floor, isn't it a big deal? I guess I'll do anything. Is that a big deal? Well, he's the parkour guy. It's difficult to compare us with Takahara-kun, who is a super high school level parkour. There is no way out. If it's like that, I'm sorry. What have you been... By the way, what have you been doing since before? Wait, she's looking at Misaki? At Misako? It looks like you are drawing something. Well, I want to see it too. Can this be... So far I've drawn cross sections of the open floors on my own, in my own way. Wow. It's pretty detailed. Is this the first floor? This definitely sounds like something useful. This is the second floor section. This is the swimming pool we investigated earlier, and here were the empty classrooms. This part is this size of the library. I'm sure it's because Mai researched it. What is the room next to the library? Unfortunately, it was locked, so I couldn't check it. So the question, like, every time you explore, like, a new area, the question comes up, well, where is the next murder going to take place, right? It's always in that weird, like, sometimes it's really obvious because there's some rule tied specifically to that place. Like Mokoto's bathroom door being stuck, or the rule about getting killed if you go into the wrong locker room. Something like that, right? Here, we have the locker room thing, but there was less emphasis on the original Danganronpa. I mean, murder is probably not going to take place there. We have this adjacent room to the library, but we can't actually go into it, not by plot contrivance like in the original Danganronpa, but by it actually physically being locked. So it's kind of a red herring in the original Danganronpa, it being a place where a murder would take place. But somewhat like in Danganronpa 2, with the typhoon, like I say, the first part of it, they could change the game such that the murder does take place there. That's where they had, like, case files of, you know, like, Genocide Jack files and things. How would you draw all this? I originally did something similar. In the case of a museum I was going to for the first time, I would learn the layout of the exhibits by drawing cross sections myself. It's easier to recognize at a glance. So it is easier to recognize at a glance, I presume. Well, she is a super high school level curator. Amazing. But this is written in small letters in each cross section. What is written here? Hey, I was just saying that. Katsubaki. No. After Katsubaki and Yozora's words, I looked at the cross-sectional view again, and in the blank space at the corner, something was written in clear letters. That's when I figured out they organized a list of dangerous things in each room. Dangerous things? Or dangerous goods, one or the other. Simply put, it's a list of possibly used as weapons. For example, in the case of the restaurant on the first floor, it says kitchen knife, and in the case of the health room, it says something dangerous if used incorrectly. Very meticulous, aren't you tired of doing this? If you can do it like this in the event of an emergency, you'll be able to figure out if something is missing right away. It would be better if we prevented this from happening in the first place. These are my own precautions for everyone's safety. Checking the locations of potentially dangerous objects. What about my hands? How to say, Misako is really amazing. I presume most people would know how to kill somebody with just hands, right? It's not so great. More so, I have a suggestion for everyone. Will you all listen? Suggestion? I felt something while going through this incident. That's the importance of knowing the number of people. Figure out the number of people. Huh. I gotta punch something in here. I'm here. Let's stamp it. Is that what he's saying? Let's mark it down. It's not that difficult. Detail. What are the details? It's simple. Is there a weather broadcast that you hear at 7 in the morning? If you hear that, you'll show your face at least once at the restaurant before 9 o'clock. It'd be better if we all got together and had breakfast together. Huh. It's not really a weather broadcast, it's a morning broadcast. Monaco broadcast. Are you trying to figure out if someone disappears? The intention itself is good, but... By the way, there's probably people who wake up late. I'm also the type to wake up late. Regarding that part, I can't force it as it's a personal matter. Still, I want everyone to eat together. Is it okay to do that only in the morning? Of course, during the evening time between 7 and 9 p.m. Could also show our face once in the restaurant, something like that. I think it'll be fine since it's time to eat. So it's like you would eat at that time anyway. So who's doing that check? I'll do it. Now that I've come up with this, I'll be the one who will be held accountable. I don't even have to say that I have come. I'll check it myself when I come. Or you don't have to say that you came. I'll just check myself when you come. Oh, and Akero is an exception. Why Akero? Come and tell me, I guess. Is Akero, Yozori? Oh yeah, she has to... Why is it only me? Because you can't see her. So she has to actually come up and talk to Misako to say I'm here. The reason... Do you want to hear it yourself? No. In little letters. Okay, that's it. I'm a ninja with 0 presence anyway. Then, can we assume that everyone agreed? Now, if this was an Uchikoshi game as opposed to a parody of a Kodaka game, like, you would not take that little joke there about not being able to see Yozora. Like, you would just pass that over. You go, oh, that's going to be really important for the next murder. But because this is not an Uchikoshi game, I have a tendency to pass it over. Since there is no reply, can it be accepted as consent? Yo, you default to ally here. As you please. Thank you. For Yukari and Kana, who are gone now, I will come later. If it's for those two, I'll pass it on to them. Toreaga? With alarm. I'm a little concerned about you. I'm a little concerned about them. I think it's like, I'll go and say something if they are still down. Or, it's like, where he's talking to Misako, he says, I'm a little concerned about you. You should say something if you feel down. Wouldn't it be better just leave them alone for now? This is the protagonist speaking. Issei must have been shocked. Okay, so they are talking about Issei. That's why I have to overcome it. Or they have to overcome it. It's not something that can be solved by continuing to be sick. And if you don't overcome it quickly, it will only get harder in the future. Yes. Then. I'll let Torei take care of that, or something like that. This concludes today's meeting. Good job, everyone. The friends leave the table one by one at the end of the meeting. I'll go back to my room for now. I have nothing to do. After returning to my room and lying quietly on the bed, a sudden thought occurred to me. It's not bad to stay still like this, but I don't like it because it seems like I'm being lazy for some reason. Come to think of it, there was training equipment in the locker room on the second floor earlier. Shall I go exercise for a while? Nothing else, I can use a treadmill too. So we go to the pool. I'm on my way to a workout, but my head suddenly turns. The direction I turned unconsciously was toward Issei's private room. Issei, are you okay? Or is Issei okay? That was a cry too grievous to be seen, as mourning the death of a friend who was only known for a few days. I don't know if it's because I'm rich in sensitivity due to my job as a voice. She's rich in sensitivity due to her job as a voice actor, but at least I got the feeling that more than that was involved. Right, it also involves the motive video. First of all, Yukari is there to comfort her, so I think it'll be fine, but wouldn't it be okay to take a look? No one's dead yet because we're at the beginning of the chapter. I can't hear anything. But we'll get to that later. It's so quiet that I was nervous about it, but it might work out. It might be rude to dig into this problem, so... Oh, the face. The face. Whoa. Are you the only one who thinks that that person's death is sad? Don't get me wrong, if you swear on your own, do you think anyone will notice? Oh. Torei. She has no will or anything to overcome it. She continues to cry there alone. But do as you like. Torei, wait a minute. Why are you rolling around here? I guess like storming around. Kopi. Look. Quickly. The health room. What? I was hit in the face by a door that suddenly opened, and while I was rolling on the floor, Akatsubaki and Yukari were arguing. Now, I don't know what it was. Can someone explain the situation? Okay, so she says, hurry to the health room because he's, like, on the floor. Because he got hit with the door. Okay. Yukari, aren't you a little embarrassed now? It's okay. Although the area where I was beaten was tingling, the pain was hit, I guess, was tingling. The pain has subsided more than before, or is not as bad as before. They say that cold compresses are best for wounds from being hit. I think I know the reason. Because inflammation, whatever. What happened to me? Akatsubaki, I thought she was angry. It's my fault. What? Or yes? I couldn't properly comfort Kana because I wasn't good enough. Torei, who came to say something, seemed to be angry when she saw that. What does that have to do with anything? I don't know. But Torei has said that she hates people who are dead without limits the most. Dead without limits. Huh. Dead without limits. Interesting phrase. Yeah, probably. I remember hearing a voice at the first meeting. Or her voice. I thought to myself that, I had been more of a competent counselor. If I were been a more competent counselor, I would have been able to soothe Kana's heart even a little more. Then there would be no reason for Torei to get angry. Why, you know, I'm a dating counselor, not a counselor who specializes in healing people's minds. After all... What? Weird. We need to bring out some deep L. Okay. Especially a young child. Or a semi-young child. I'm starting to lose my confidence. It's not like that. Kajuki? At least I'm glad Yukari is here. It makes me feel comfortable in what it is. It makes me feel comfortable in many ways. Like the atmosphere when I'm not eating well. Please don't say that you're not good enough. I'm one of the people who gets enough help from Yukari. I'm sure the other kids think that way too, clearly. This is not a lie. At least I've been helped by her many times from the beginning until now, and I'm really grateful. Kajuki is always kind. If you say that, you can't be... I can't be more depressed. Something like that. You look better when you're bright, so it's okay to be bright all the time. Really? I don't know what that means. So this is... Sorry, I'm not good at expressing myself. No, that's enough. I feel like I'm getting stronger thanks to you. Thanks to you, I feel better. And I have to use this momentum to soothe Kana even a little more. As long as I'm serving as a counselor, I will bet my honor and heal thoroughly. Thank you, Kazuki. You healed the injured area, so I'll treat it as a reward. It's not like I was specifically trying to get something in return, but... I don't hate it. Yes? you are a child or something like that. Anything for a child or something like that. How much energy do you have? Something about I wish. After all the feelings have subsided, now let's go do a real workout. Yeah, I'll save. Good. I didn't know it when I was outside, but taking a shower after sweating was a pleasant thing. I think it would be okay to exercise lightly in the spare time from now on. It's already 8 p.m. Time goes by so fast. It's time to go to the cafeteria and check attendance. Did the other kids do it already? Growl. I'm hungry too. Hello, Mai. Hey, Watanabe. How are you? Or actually, where are you going? Going to the restaurant to check attendance for dinner. Oh, that's right. Maya was also going to check attendance. Mai is always lively and nice to see. Isn't that a bit scary if you're walking alone? Mai is okay. Watanabe, are you worried about me right now? Worried? Yeah, maybe that is the case. Well, thanks. After all, Watanabe is a good person. Please tell Mai later about Watanabe. What about me? What, to use it for research? Yes! Okay. Mai sometimes makes a lot of noise. I have to go to the cafeteria, fine. Can I go in here? Ah, Kajuki! Are you late? Did you do... Why did anything hold you up, basically? For some reason, because the thing is, Google translate it to, did you do anything to stab me? Which doesn't make any sense. But then, the reaction from, Kajuki was, eh? Which maybe that was what that said. Misako, it's a joke. You only have to come within set times. There's no particular, nothing is late in particular. Oh. So she did say something like, did you prepare something to stab me? Well, what kind of joke was that? What about the other kids? They're come and gone quite a bit. The ones that didn't come were Akaru and Shoujo. Okay, yeah, well, Shoujo we expect. Akaru, huh? Sayoru hasn't come yet? Since he had such a reaction during the meeting, I expected that it would be difficult to expect. Well, he'll have to eat dinner too. He'll have to eat dinner too. Won't he come before midnight? You'll wait until late at night? No matter how late it is, I will go in to wash at 9. The water will be cut off at 10. But you can't go in the restaurant, right, after 10. Are you washing for an hour? First of all, since I'm a girl, it takes a long time to wash my face. Oh. I didn't really know. Well, these are all Koreans, right? They're not actually, they're supposed to be Japanese people, but like, the Koreans are right in the game, so I don't really understand. Maybe the Japanese don't wear so much crazy amounts of makeup. Like Korea, where even the guys wear crazy amounts of makeup. In fact, more makeup. Why is Akaru not coming? I thought that she would come sooner because she was hungry. Akaru suddenly shows up. What is that image? Why, you look a little childish. Personally, I think it would suit... It would suit him if he was child. It suit you if you're a child. What? Huh? What in the world are they talking about here? It's completely weird. Why is it talking about Mai suddenly? Mai, okay, so Yurino's Mai is likely to look younger, but in the case of Yurino, regardless of how she speaks, the feeling of being an adult is a little stronger, right? I don't know, they're talking about the appearance of Mai and how she looks young and it's weird and... So... For some reason... It's like, why is Rikaro not coming? And Kajuki says, was that a Imiji? And Misako responds with, I guess something like, I expect Akaru to be hungry because she looks childish and children are hungry or something like that. I don't know. Yozora herself might be offended if she heard that. And she's standing right there. It's okay. They say they curse you in places you can't see. Curse at you in places you can't see. This level is within the permissible range. What's the matter? That's it. What is it? The person herself is behind you. Huh? Yozora is behind you. Huh? Karu. This theme. Where does this come from? Where's this music from? Is this from Danganronpa 2, like the beginning? Anyway. That's it. I guess I had that kind of image of Misako. That's... It's okay. It's an air. It's a position that no one can see. I'm in a position that no one can see anyway. How happy am I to be seen a different way? It looks like I'm gonna cry. Oh. But when did you come? A while ago. The intention was to shake with all my might from behind, as you wanted. But then Kazuki ruined it all. Or until you got sick. But Kazuki ruined it all. Eh? I stopped talking and looked at she looked at me wide-eyed. What? Okay, yeah, Yozora stopped talking and looked at me wide-eyed. Did I do something wrong? Kazuki, did you see me? What are you talking about? No, when I went behind Misako, did you hide on purpose? But did you see me? You still hid your presence in the air? What? I saw you. To be honest, I didn't notice it when she entered the restaurant, but after that I could clearly see it. Does Kazuki see me? Huh, good. I hid myself on purpose. I guess something like, when I went behind Misako, did you see me even though I hid on purpose? I hid my presence in the air, but you still saw me. Something like that. I don't know. I will forgive Misako for the abusive remarks made against me. Thanks. But please keep that in mind. I'm a ninja full of maturity, so it's rude to think I'm acting like a child. I was short on my thoughts, I'll be careful. And Kazuki! Yes? Please find me more often from now on. I'll see you tomorrow. Yozora disappears from sight in an instant. She wants me to find me more often from now on. What does that mean? What's wrong, Misako? Nothing. Is that the case too? Might be. I wanted to ask her what she knew. What? Pronouns are all messed up. I wanted to ask her what she knew, but I doubt she would tell me even if I asked, basically. But even if she did know something, I doubt she would tell me. Let's eat. And of course it's let's eat rice in Korean, but it just means they always put the rice there. Okay, I guess that should be... This is a school broadcast. It is 10 p.m. Soon it will be late night time, so the restaurant will be closed and prohibited from entering. Have a nice stream and good night. Can I save at this place? No, I can't. I lay still. It dawned on me that my sense of time was getting dull little by little. First class trial happened just a day ago. However, in terms of actual time, it feels like the memories have been blown away, so it happened a long time ago. Maybe it's my mental defense instinct to push the memories I don't want to recall. Let's go to sleep. Now that I'm awake, I keep having useless thoughts. Class, trial, capital punishment. Forget everything for now. Can I really forget this present reality? Okay, now can I save? When can I save? Hello everybody. It's good morning. It's 7 o'clock. It's time to wake up. Let's spend today... whatever. It says energetically, but I forgot how it translates that to English. Today the morning is bright as usual, even though you can't see the sun through the windows. First of all, I have to wash my clothes. I need to check attendance. Or just wash myself. One or the other. Let's go to the restaurant. Or save. And there we go. Cool. So, yeah, probably closing on the free time event. So I wanted to like just what I wanted to do with that was just explore the upper floor, and then that was it. But I got wrapped with the conversation that I didn't really understand too well about Yozora in the cafeteria. I suppose I should make some sort of guess about where the murder is going to happen in Chapter 2, so like where in that facility. And I don't know. The locked room is the best guess, honestly. As for who's going to get killed, I already kind of went through this. Mikihiko, who's the super high school level puppeteer, is a good second Chapter 2 victim archetype. But we're not really seeing that at the beginning of the chapter really start to emerge. Usually the characters that, yeah, again, have more focus in the chapter tend to be the most likely to be killed. We haven't seen a lot of focus from Mikihiko so far. What we've seen, who we've seen get all the focus, or most of the focus seems to be the focus hog that is Torea, or Torae. Or Torre, or however you want to pronounce it. Misako. Yeah, Misako. Which is, usually, as I said, no, usually the point person doesn't get killed very early in Danganronpa. That's not a Danganronpa pattern. Kirigiri never got killed, and Chiaki didn't get killed until Chapter 5. Same thing with Nagito. And then V3 doesn't really have a point person. So it's odd, it's kind of anti-tropish to kill off Misako so early. But being as a fan game, the fan can do whatever he wants to. and defy your expectations however much he wants to. But so far, Misako's being a Kirigiri and a Taka combined, which is interesting. Taka gets killed, Kirigiri does not. So I don't know if she'll go the way of Taka, or... Which, she doesn't get killed until chapter 3, but he gets, like, virtually killed before then. Or, go the way of Kirigiri. Now, I'm gonna stop this for now, and when I put more thought to it, I'll come back and talk about it. Right now, I just need to just kind of quit. Cool.